Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Fishers Game Day. And today we kind of have an unusual episode, as it's kind of a soccer episode, as we're joined here by one of the midfielders for the Fishers boys soccer, Pierce Haney.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, we're glad to have him on the show today, as we're going to be diving into a little bit about the sectional championships between the girls and the boys that they face tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Cam. You got a little bit of a mudsock rematch for both the boys and the girls. The boys play tomorrow, Saturday, at 2 p.m. here at Fishers, while the girls head over to the Blue School and they play over there at 6 p.m. Aiden, what are we seeing from the weather tomorrow night? Will that be a factor?
Yeah, I mean, it looks to warm up or stay about the same temperature. 60s again tomorrow. Looks to be a little sunnier. Right now we got some overcast and it's a little bit windy, so hopefully the sun will help warm things up a little bit.
I just want to say there is no theme for these games, but
Hey, since we are playing the Blue School, we'll see you guys out there in red.
Yeah, wear some red.
Yeah,
absolutely. So let's get a little recap on the games from last week. The girls won in first round of sectionals 2-0 versus Pendleton Heights, and then the girls also won in the second round of sectionals 12-0. It was a pretty dominating performance from your ladies against Muncie Central. I went to that game. I will say they were giving the girls kind of rules to humble them for this game against HSE. Like they were doing like the one touch. You know what I'm talking about, Pierce? They were doing like a one touch thing.
Oh, limited touches.
Yeah, like that.
Passes
Yeah.
Yeah, good way to get better in those kind of blowout games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, overall, your Lady Tigers are 8-8-3 on the season, so the 8 wins, the 8 losses, and the 3 ties. Some of the significant games we have seen with them this season, they only lost 1-2 to Westfield, who's actually the 9th-ranked team, not in the state, but in the entire country. So even despite the loss, quite an impressive performance from your Lady Tigers against a very tough opponent. And then they did win 3-0 against Harrison as well. That's one of their wins this season. Overall, a very good win, and we hope to see some more wins being strung together in the coming days.
Yeah, and the one leading the charge is number 4 forward, Elise May. She is your Tigers' leading goal scorer and assist leader. She with 10 goals and 4 assists on the season. She's headed to Butler in the next fall, so wish her the best of luck. And as well as the number 99 goalkeeper, Sarah Maldlin, I believe, actually averaging 3 saves a game, and to be quite frank, kept us in a lot of those games. You know, a lot of those close games. It was nice to have her good face back there in the goalie.
Yeah, for sure. The last time the Tigers played these Royals, I mean, this Royals team is a very stout team. They actually defeated us 6-1 in the mudsock match, but that game was tied 0-0 at half. And to be honest, I think the Tigers are kind of, I don't know if dominating is the word, but they were definitely in control a little bit of the play there, and then second half kind of just got away from them. But if they can play like they did in that first half, I mean, that's promising, you know, especially to kind of upset them, because this HSC team, for the Falls girls soccer, some teams play in the spring, they're actually the number 1 team in the country. So, I mean, Tigers, they got a stout opponent ahead of them, but if they play like they did in that mudsock match in the first half, they'll be in a good spot, I think.
Yeah, I mean, switching it over to the boys, I do want to mention, obviously, we talked about some of the Tigers' loss from the girls' side, and although, yeah, some of those losses, 2 of them, we talked about that HSC one, that Westfield one. Like, those are very good premier teams, not only in the state but in the country. So, obviously, I think the record might be a little bit better, or they might be a little bit better than the record shows, given those tough games. But obviously, switching it over to the boys' side, in the first round of the sectionals, they defeated Muncie Central 1-0. And Muncie Central only had 1 shot on goal the entire game, which is a really good defensive performance, obviously, from your boys Tigers there. 1 shot a game for soccer, those of you who do not know, that's not a lot of shots, obviously, so not a lot of opportunities there given, and obviously only 1 goal scored, but pretty commanding on the defensive side. And then in the second round, your Tigers went on to defeat Anderson, the Indians 4-0. So overall, the boys soccer team's rolling right now.
Yeah, you know, throughout the season, your boys Tigers are 10-4-4 on the year. That is good for second in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Pretty strong year from the boys Tigers. Wouldn't you agree, Pierce?
Yeah. No, you know, we got a strong year going. Hoping to progress tomorrow, and you know, just go out there and work hard.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of games that we want to talk about is kind of a tight loss against the Carmel Greyhounds earlier in the year. As on the rankings that we've been looking at, the Carmel Greyhounds are actually second in the country, you know, a very stout team, and we played them to a 1-0 ball game, and It was a very tight game, to say the least. How'd that game kind of go down? You know, was it a tight one the whole time, or were we in control, Carmel in control?
You know, we had some possession going for us there, and to be completely honest, they got a little bit of a lucky goal in their hands. A little bit quick start on that restart free kick, and it was a good placement by one of their better players, and you know, they took that advantage and they took it away from us. But I think it was a good learning experience for the boys, and you know, we'll just move on to the next.
Yeah. And then another game we want to talk about is another solid win against the Zionsville Eagles. We won that game 3-1. They're, I believe, 9th in the state or 4th in the conference. But yeah, very good team, and that's a good win for your Tigers. 3-1 victory over the Zionsville Eagles.
Now let's talk about some of these key players on our Fishers Tigers soccer team. We have number 7 forward Andreas Artigas. He is the leading goal scorer plus assists leader with 12 goals and 5 assists. He has won us countless games this year. I mean, when you go to the games and you're watching the field, you can obviously tell that one player stands out, and that is Andreas. But there is another midfielder out there, number 19. I'm pretty sure. I was talking to Coach Schmidt. This guy's name is Pierce Haney, by the way. I was talking to Coach Schmidt, and this was last year when he wasn't even on varsity. He was telling me, if you want a goal, if you want someone to score, you put Pierce Haney in the game. And, I mean, that's what he's done. In the last three games, he's had 2 goals plus 1 assist. So, I mean, you want anything to say on that, Pierce? Those goals, do they come to you, or is it kind of your teammates setting you up?
You know, we got a great team around us, a lot of skilled players. We switched the formation around a few times, but with you were saying on Andreas, he's a very skilled player. We look to get him into those goals, and just, you know, his team's really strong chemistry-wise, and as we work together and grow as a team, we're just going to keep on moving.
Yeah, and versus North Central, we did finish that game 1-0 with you having our only goal. I mean, I just want to clap it up for him, guys. Yeah, thank you.
Game winner.
Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that.
You know, that was a tight game. I don't want to put any more spotlight on me than the team. You know, we all played pretty well, and I found that net, and you know, anyone else can do it.
I believe we actually want to show that highlight onto the screen. So if you guys want to tune in and watch this beautiful goal by Pierce.
Wow, way to go, Pierce. I mean, that was a beautiful goal from you right there. Yeah.
Appreciate that, boys.
Yeah, well, another one of those guys you should, you know, be getting some of that spotlight is number 1, our goalkeeper Riley Sturgill, who honestly is arguably one of the better, if not the best, goalkeeper in the state with 6 shutouts on the year. I mean, that is great, a great stat to have. Actually back in the Mudsock game a couple weeks back, that your Tigers were tied 0-0 versus HSC in their last match, their last meeting. And HC actually had a chance to win the game off a free kick, I believe, at the end of the game. One of their better players, I do believe, too, wasn't he? Who ended up kicking that?
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with some of their players.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Riley Sturgill's he's a very strong player. You know, just a junior here at Fishers as well.
So we get another year of him.
Ahead of him, and yeah, he's playing lights out right now. So we expect him to be big in these upcoming games.
Yeah, absolutely. Could be a huge factor coming in the future.
Yeah, well, your Tigers, I mean, tomorrow they look to take back the sectional title. You know, HSC took it from them as the Tigers won in 2023, but then last year in 2024, the HSC Royals took it back from them with a 1-0 victory. But this is the time where Fishers takes it back, and it kind of keeps on flip-flopping. But I think it's here to stay if we get it back this time, you know, because we have some good young guys in the system, don't we?
Oh yeah, we got some young guys, you know, some freshmen and some sophomores who want to go out there and compete and, you know, show that underclassmen it doesn't mean anything. So yeah, we got some guys that are ready to compete and go out there and do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, because these seniors, I mean, they've worked for this moment. You know, I don't know about you, but I feel like you guys have been dreaming for a moment like this. All of the senior class that's been playing for. I mean, you hope this is not your final game of the year. You know, you kind of just want to defeat your rival and just cherish this moment with the boys.
Oh yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. You know, none of us want this to be our last game, and you know, this program hasn't had a sectional title in a few years, so you know, we're coming for it all. We want nothing more, and we're going out there to win.
Yeah, couple questions before we kind of move things on.
Yeah.
Is what are some keys to the game that you would say that you've seen in practice that, like, you know, you don't want HSC to hear, but you kind of
Yeah.
just fire up the fans as they're listening to this?
You know, this year we've kind of had a little bit of a rough up and down year with a few losses that are a little bit controversial. But, you know, we've been working hard in practice, working on some finishing. We've had a really good, strong defensive season, but haven't got the offense rolling these last few games. So we've been working on that, working on some chemistry stuff, and, you know, we're ready to work hard. So if you haven't watched some Indiana soccer, I expect everyone to be there tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I want to ask, there's no reason to underemphasize the defensive effort this season. I mean, especially Riley, we talked about him. Like, I don't know how many saves he had in that HSC game. He had, like, quite a few. Really impressive performance. But overall, like, what does that mean for you guys to have that defensive effort night in and night out?
You know, it's awesome to take a little bit of, you know, weight off the offensive chest, not having to. I mean, obviously it's always good to get back, but Riley has been phenomenal this year, and all these teams that we play throughout our schedule are some tough, skilled teams. So having a goalie like Riley Sturgill on the goal is really important, and honestly just good for our team. And you know, he might save us a few times tomorrow night, and that's what he's there for. So.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I was gonna say, with Schmidt, I've heard some insider information that he's switching up some of the positions for this game against HSC. Some people are gonna be out of position, playing positions that they haven't been playing all year. What does that kind of bring to the team?
No, you know, I think we're just gonna, you know, play our hearts out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, whether you know, coach is a phenomenal coach. You can look at the records, the stats, whatever. We got all of our faith in coach, so we're gonna follow his lead and go out there and work.
Love it.
I like to hear that.
Absolutely.
Full
You guys want to join on to go on to activity,
Yeah.
or you got
Yeah.
any more questions?
Oh yeah.
So we have a couple fun activities we want to get into today. One of them being a kind of a shootout. Pierce, he volunteered to be the goalie because, you know, us soccer guys, I don't know if he'd be
I
able
don't
to
think it would
defend Pierce.
be that
Yeah.
hard. It'd be
Shout
pretty
out
hard
Pierce.
for us to save a goal.
I've got a little bit of goalie experience in my past few years,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, well, let's see if us four who never really played soccer, at least
Nah,
I haven't,
Not really.
see if we can try and score on Pierce
right.
here.
All right.
I know Cash got a little bit of experience.
Oh yeah, I do. I used to be on Predator. You know, if you follow in the Premier,
Yeah.
I used to be on Predator. I have some
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, good player. I saw him. He comes out there in practice.
All right.
our shootout. You know, Pierce is in goal. You know, a little unorthodox spot for him, but he says he has some experience. So, which one of you guys is kicking here first? Aiden, you want to get you on the mic for a little question?
Yeah, why not?
You know, but between the crew,
Mhm.
where are you going right here?
I think I'm gonna fake him with my eyes. I mean, I'm gonna look left. I'm gonna go right. I mean, I could kick it right at him, and I don't think he's gonna save it. But I mean, I think we got him here.
Alrighty.
All right. Let's go. Take your kick.
2 steps back. Low corner. Low corner.
That's a great shot by the kid over there. Let's see a
1-0 game day crew.
Yeah, 1-0 game day.
Yeah, let's scoot it back a little bit.
I would slide for those of you watching at
Tommy?
Not with the pants.
You know, I've been watching you warm up. I mean, you got a rocket on you. You know, is that what you're gonna trust?
No, yeah, I'm going top right. Nothing else, nothing different. I'm gonna try to go
You're not
bar
worried about
dizzy.
hitting the net.
No,
Okay.
I'm going top right.
Trust the skills.
Yep. Actually, I gotta get my routine. Hold on. We're going 3 steps.
And he
soars it. I pulled an HSC.
Mistake me if I'm wrong. I may have called that. You know, I don't know if you guys were listening.
I'll interview you
Game
for
day
this one.
crew 1.
Are you up last?
Yeah, I'm going last. All right, so I'm taking charge of this now. It's 1-1 now. Fisher's game day crew versus Pierce. It's one. Wow, what a cannon on this kid. Did he used to play soccer too? Does anyone know?
I don't think so. I mean, watching that last kick, I don't.
I think we agreed to cash hop in the goal and let me take it.
We can definitely. I'll hop in. I'm gonna absolutely. You're never scoring on me. Anyways, next up, come here. We have Cameron Young. Do you have any little league experience? Any soccer experience?
Not at all. The only thing I have is my brother did play soccer when he
Okay.
was like 7 or 8.
I like that.
A couple things I want to say. I know my parents watch this, and I'm sorry about the suit from the backside. It's quite wrinkly. I hope you guys don't get embarrassed from it. Just apologize. It's been in my car.
Okay, and
I'm just trying to score here.
okay. And come here, Cam. A little inside information. Where are we thinking about going here?
Where do you think I should go?
I think what I've heard is from a good friend of mine. She's on the Fisher soccer team. She said go bottom left every time. They never know it.
I'm going bottom left.
I'm gonna do the same thing, guys. All right. Cam's getting ready for the kick here. Oh yeah, nerves are pumping. He's going. Oh! Drills it.
I was trying to go
Yeah,
bottom left.
hey,
and
let's-
I went right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
So I was trying to go bottom left, and I went right down the middle.
Yeah, it was
I mean, a goal's a
unfortunate.
goal.
A goal is a goal. That's all that
I
matters.
gotta
Cam.
say, your parents might not like the suit, but that kick, do you think that makes up for it?
I hope so. You know, I really hope so.
All right, and then they say we saved the best for last here. We got Cash.
No pants.
No
No dress pants, no shoes. This is our guy,
He's,
you know.
have the most soccer experience out of us all, so I mean, this should surely be like
Mr.
big
Predator.
four down.
There's no worry in my mind. Pierce is not saving this goal. This is a little kid.
Where you going?
You want to know where I'm
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, let's tell us.
I'm going top left.
A lot of confidence.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it here first, folks. With the socks.
Oh,
No.
And he missed the net.
he missed it.
Hey, it's 2-2. Hey, we gotta have a tiebreaker. Yeah, we gotta.
Hey, I
2-2.
think Pierce has got to take shots
I
enough
think
now
I take
for
a
the
TK
tiebreaker.
for the win. Yeah. Hold on. Who's the best goalie? I think whoever. I think it's.
I think we got to take. I think we got to take our biggest guy, but both of our biggest guys missed.
That is true.
So I mean,
That is
I don't
true.
think they deserve the chance in that.
Oh, come on, you gotta give me, gotta give
Let's
me.
get. We're gonna bring in Mr. Aiden John into net. You know,
Okay.
he fits this role right here.
Okay. All right. This is for the tiebreaker.
Oh.
Tiebreaker here.
Since Cash missed the net, he is all the way down there by the opposing bleachers. Here he is sprinting back.
Yeah, go ahead and play it in.
99 athleticism out of Cash Potter right here. 0 overall
I
finish.
heard he's trying out for the football team next year.
Coach Funk, you don't want him.
Yeah. He'll be on his phone doing practice. Probably. You're talking about me? No.
No.
All right.
All right, Pierce.
Where is it? Right there.
You know, I think game day's kind of at an unfair advantage here. You know,
He scoots back.
I will say all the pressure is on you. You know,
It is all
We-
on me. You know.
at the same time we want Aiden to save this, but we want a good look here for you to score. here.
Okay. You tell me where to go. I'm gonna try my best.
Uh,
Tell me where to go. chip him? Try and chip
Chip
him?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chip it.
yeah, good
Like,
play.
like you know, like go down the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's see it. For the win.
There it is.
Nice go. He tried
For the win.
Alrighty.
Let's see this.
Get big, Aiden.
From yours truly. Pierce Haney.
Oh, he hit it right at him.
There we go. Pierce gets the win. That's
Well,
great.
Fisher Soccer,
Aiden, maybe if you let me go and goal.
Pierce Haney represented you well.
Yes, sir.
We want to
Yes, sir.
thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, a
appreciate it,
good
boys.
friend of the show.
Yep.
And good luck tomorrow, because I'll be in attendance,
Yeah,
and I hope to see everyone else
watching-
there.
Everyone watching this better be there.
So
I know
thanks
all
for
you guys
coming
are
on,
watching,
Pierce.
So yeah, you guys better be there.
And,
Everyone watching, come on.
Tune in, because we'll be back in a couple minutes with the football show. But we hope to see everyone there tomorrow. And